As we approach 2025, I'd like to share with you a simple, straightforward process that I've developed to simplify the year ahead. And also, I'd like to provide you some of the lessons I've learned over the last 7 years applying this specific practice. Let's dive in and explore it together. 7 years ago, I discovered the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese art of decluttering and organizing. That was a handful, and as much as that title was very long, reading and applying the principles in that book sparked a journey of simplifying my life. And it's a journey that I continue to this day. While I can't claim that I have completely unraveled my inner chaos, I've entered a phase of my life where navigating challenges has become a bit more manageable. I can attest, life is undeniably chaotic and overwhelming at times. So the real question becomes, how can we make it easier for ourselves? If you're new or returning, my name is Elaine and I post every Sunday. If you can take a quick second to like and subscribe down below, it helps the channel greatly. Thanks in advance. Now that I'm older and a bit wiser, I've come to realize that this first step is essential for staying focused on what truly matters when you're trying to simplify your life. And that is to reevaluate what truly matters to you. In a previous video, I shared how I prioritize different aspects of my life based on their importance. I am sure that your priorities may look different from mine. For me, trying to stay true to this order ensures that my efforts are intentional and aligned, allowing me to feel at peace with any decision that I make. The second step is probably where most people get intimidated and overwhelmed, and that is to assess your current commitments. Really lay it out there. And that means taking a look at where your energy, time, and resources are being spent. The third step, in my opinion, is the most liberating. And that is to let go of what no longer serves or what you no longer need. Very simple and straightforward practice that you can repeat over and over again. Practicing and repeating this motion over the last 7 years has been eye-opening to the point where it's freeing at times and yet sometimes challenging. In doing this practice, I started getting rid of the things that were really insignificant, the stuff that didn't really matter. And what it allowed me to do is create more space for the priorities above. For example, when I started purging all of this clutter, I found that it significantly improved my finances because I didn't feel like I needed more things, like more storage, more Tupperware, as you can say. And I think also a bonus is when you start letting go of things and really assessing what you have, the appreciation for the things that you decide to keep really grows. I've been meaning to hold this, but the one thing that I keep thinking about that I just want to share my unfound appreciation for, it's an object, but it's my water boiler. I love that thing because I get consistent hot water for my coffee every morning. I guess one of the bigger lessons that I learned through this process, and it's still one that I am continuing to work on, is that I found that I was putting people's happiness over above my own energy and well-being. That's a habit that was ingrained in me when I was a child. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should do it. I guess I could talk about that at another date, but yeah, it's a pretty heavy topic, but that's something that I learned. The wild part about this whole process, 7 years later, is that the accumulation of stuff keeps going. Like, even with some effort, everything else seems to find its way. It creeps back in ways that are unexpected. It has to be an exercise that you keep up doing, or else it'll just become overwhelming again. Morning. So I did a little bit of purging myself, and this is what we got. So much stuff.
Your stomach.
Oh, it's just going to be part of the video. Yeah, cramps suck. As we enter into 2025, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation for you taking the time to hear out my process and some of the lessons I've learned along the way, and hopefully you found it helpful. If not, or maybe you have your own thoughts, maybe my process is too simplified, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, I am posting every Sunday, so if you see any value, feel free to subscribe, share the information. That's all I got. Until next time.